power ranking the rookie quarterbacks as the situations they're in. This does not mean this is who I thought the best quarterbacks were coming into the season, but how rather I view these quarterbacks now with them being drafted, everything that's happened in the offseason and how they've been built around as we step into the 2024 NFL season. At number one, obviously Caleb Williams for very obvious reasons. We know what he did at USC. We know he's been built around one of the best rookie quarterback setups we've seen in a while in terms of talent. The only thing that could be better is if he had a head coach that was more proven. But even the defense is looking to make strides this year. So it's no question that Caleb Williams is number one. At number two, give me Bo Nix for the fact that he has Joe Lombardi as his offensive coordinator, who was fairly successful with the Chargers before Kellen Moore came in. He's also got Sean Payton, who a lot of people are not a fan of. I'm still pissed he did what he did to my Saints. You see all the gear behind me. Y'all know how much of a diehard fan I am. And I can't wait for the Saints to play them this year and absolutely dog walk them in New Orleans because I still feel some type of way about Sean Payton. But I'm not going to deny that Sean Payton didn't do his job with the Broncos last year. He had Russell Wilson back to a top 13 to 12 level. And you can laugh at how specific that is, but Russell Wilson was playing solid football last year. And I thought that they could have kept him to build around him, but nobody wanted that contract. And they got out from under it as soon as they could. And now he's with the Steelers and next to Justin Fields for obvious reasons because of how the head coaching was with Nathaniel Hackett. But I think Sean Payton's going to be able to get Bo Nix into the second spot. Bo Nix has looked solid in the preseason. I was a fan of Bo Nix. Everyone wanted to call him Bo Picks or, oh, look at him coming from Oregon. Oh, he had to leave Auburn to go to Oregon. No, Bo Nix played well. He won very good games with Oregon. He ran an amazing offense under Dan Lanning. And with Dan Lanning being one of the best coaches in college football, especially one of the best young budding ones, what a way for Bo Nix to get handed off to an insane offensive mind and an extreme veteran like Sean Payton. At number three, Jaden Daniels. Some people probably could have thought I could have put him one or two, but like I said earlier in the show, I'm not the biggest fan of Jaden Daniels' surroundings. They just send, Jahan Dotson out, which he was only a 500 yards a year receiver, but nonetheless, he was still, one of the more solid wide receiver 2 or 3s in the league. Yes, they still do have a Terry McLaurin. There is still a Brian Robinson Jr. there in the backfield. They did bring in an Austin Eckler to help out, but I'm not a fan of Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury. And when you look at the schedule, I only see 6 to 7 wins for the Commanders. So that's why I have Jaden Daniels at number three. At number four, Drake May. I really only have Drake May here because I know he's going to play all the snaps this year because Michael Penix probably won't see the field that much unless either A, Kirk gets hurt, the Falcons have clinched a bye, or Kirk plays bad. Other than that, Michael Penix is probably going to get the Jordan Love treatment, and that's not bad because that's what they used to do back in the day. Look how successful Jordan Love is. It's great that we say all that we've said about Kirk Cousins winning the playoff games in the X amount of years, but at the end of the day, he's a veteran. He's tried, he's true, he's consistent, and yes, we know that he can't win on prime time at times or really ever. Kind of turned that stat around last season. Sorry to rant about Michael Penix there, but that's the only way that Penix is going to play, which is what puts Drake May at number four. I'm not a fan of Drake May's game. Yes, I understand he played at UNC. Yes, I understand it was, Caleb Williams or Drake May coming into the year, but I don't think he's as talented as his contemporaries. I don't. He's got Gerard Mayo, who has made some moves with the New England Patriots this year and is a fresh face, is a fresh vibe, is a fresh era for the Patriots. But I don't expect a ton of success. And again, Michael Penix is only at number five because if he gets significant quarterback one snaps, and I think he can move to number three, I think it could be Caleb Williams, Bo Nix. So if we rated these guys in a vacuum, if all five of these guys got snaps for the whole year, and we added, well, if I did add JJ McCarthy, yeah, I would go Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, which is hard to say because I just like Bo's setup better. And Raheem Morris still has something to prove over there with the Falcons, having a rookie quarterback and just the overall vibe of what's around that team with even if they have all the talent lined up, they're not able to pull it off. So if these guys were in a vacuum, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix by not too much because I really like Penix more as a quarterback. But again, it's about the setup, which is why Caleb is probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year as well. Michael Penix at number three. Jaden Daniels at number four, again, because of the way I feel about his setup. I would have JJ McCarthy at number five, and I would have Drake May at number six. If I were to rank those guys in a vacuum, if they all five got snaps for this year. But if with the way that it's set, with the way that it's probably going to roll out, Caleb Williams 1, Bo Nix 2, Jaden Daniels 3, Drake May 4, Michael Penix 5. Again, because Penix is not going to get that many snaps this year, probably, um unless he gets significant snaps, which again, if the Falcons clinch a bye, if the Falcons are or if Kirk's not playing well for the Falcons, or if Kirk Cousins gets hurt.